Good day, YouTubers. As I'm sure you've heard, Prince Philip has passed at the age of 99. He is the longest serving royal consort in history. He was born on the Greek island of Corfu. His family was royal, and they were deposed and exiled when he was only 3 years old. Philip naturally held Greek and Danish royal titles, which he renounced to become an English citizen and marry Elizabeth, who became queen. He became the Duke of Edinburgh when he married Elizabeth. I'm getting conflicting reports about this, but some are saying that they met when Elizabeth was 8 and he was 13, and I'm also seeing a story that they met when Elizabeth was 13 and he was age 18. And the story that I'm getting is that Philip was assigned to be her escort, Elizabeth's escort, when she was 13 at the Naval Academy where he was attending when Elizabeth and her parents toured it in 1934. After this, they began corresponding. He went into the Navy because he was at the Naval Academy. They began corresponding and finally married when Elizabeth was 21 and Philip was 26. They had 4 children: Charles, the Prince of Wales, who is to be king, Anne, the Princess Royale, the hardest working royal around, Andrew, Duke of York, we all know about Andrew, and Edward, Earl of Wessex. They were married for over 70 years. Before marrying Elizabeth and becoming consort, Philip had a distinguished naval career. He served on the HMS Valiant and saw battle in World War II. He was promoted to first lieutenant. Some big questions. I'm wondering if Harry's going to come for the funeral. If he doesn't come, he's done. I'm wondering if Harry is going to show for the Diana statue. If he doesn't come, he's done. It's a very slow death that we're seeing here. And I'm wondering if the woke anti-monarchists will rise up again to demand an end to the monarchy.
Good day, YouTubers. Welcome back to my channel. Time for a spot of royalty. As you all know, Prince Philip has passed. It's been announced that he has passed this morning at 99. He was very ill. His 100th birthday was coming up. He did not make it. So before I get into that, I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please like. It helps with the ratio. It helps my video get seen. Please subscribe. A lot of people have been unsubscribed. Please share. Please comment. So, some interesting questions. Well, all of them are interesting. So when people die, I notice, because I've seen several people die. I was present when my father passed. I was physically in the room when my father passed, which is quite a thing to be there at that moment. My impression of people passing is that people pass, no matter what you do to them, no matter how damaged their body is, no matter how sick they are, they pretty much pass when they've decided, okay, that's enough. Okay, it's not like an accident. It's not like, that's not my experience, okay, of the people that I've seen passing. So what I'm wondering is, he was old. He was 99. Did Philip feel that he had completed his work? Like, okay, I've run the race. I did what I came here to do. Or was he just beaten down and ill and too tired to go on? Okay, which is it? Did he feel that he accomplished all that he could in his time here? Because he lived a very high level life. And there's a lot of stuff that we don't know about, at the highest levels. And he accomplished a lot. He had a huge effect on humanity and Britain and the Western world, which is why he's important. Whether you love him or hate him, he had a huge impact on the Western world. So did he feel he completed his work, or was he just so beaten down and ill that he was just done? Because he had a hip replacement a couple years back, and that's a big deal. A lot of people pass after a hip replacement because it's so painful. All right, what do we have here? So, illness got him, or he just felt like he'd finished the race. He did all he could. 6 spades, incubus, succubus, roadblock, karmic relationship, 12 and 5, 17, 5 hearts, 2 5s, change, reacting to the terrible illnesses that he had in his body. He was terribly, terribly ill at the end. Cross can be burdens. This is also the human body. It can be burdens, or it can be permanence. Cross is a very permanent, very solid card. Angel. Well, this can be literal angels looking forward to heaven, the afterlife. 9 hearts, 5 hearts. The key is that he was reacting to things. Very emotional. The cup overflows. This is a great Holy Spirit card. The golden vessel is broken and the Spirit ascends. This is another going to heaven card. This is going into the spirit world card. He was just ready to pass. Player and ruler. So, ruler's a great king card. Player is taking specific actions as a ruler. 24, 34, 43, 48. That's interesting. Jack, Queen of Spades. Queen of Spades. Very difficult. The road here, the path here, Earth became too difficult and burdensome. He was too ill, it was just too hard, and he wanted to leave. He wanted to leave, and he just felt like he just didn't have many more plays in him. Yeah. So I think he was kind of beaten down and overcome by his illness. He did feel that he did all he could. He was the patriarch of the family. He ran the family, I'd say more than Elizabeth. Elizabeth ran the country, but I think he ran the family. He was very sharp-tongued, very intelligent, really spoke his mind. So, and that's really refreshing in this woke nonsense world that we live in, where everybody's offended. So a big question I have, are Harry and Meghan, or just Harry, going to come back for Philip's funeral? Because Harry needs to come back. If he doesn't come back for Philip's funeral, I think it's going to occur in 9 days. He's going to have a military funeral. It's not going to be at Windsor. It's going to be at a different chapel, the funeral. I think a lot of people will come out. Nobody's buying this BS about the Wu flu anymore. I mean, where I live, nobody wears a mask outside. Nobody. If you go outside and you're wearing a mask, if I go outside and I'm wearing a mask, I'm the only one. Nobody wears a mask outside. Nobody. Okay? And whenever possible, nobody wears a mask. I was just at the gym this morning. I don't wear a mask at the gym. I walk in and I walk out with a mask, but I never wear it at the gym. So I think a lot of people are going to come out because nobody's believing this nonsense about the Wu flu anymore. So we have male energy here. So we'll put Harry here. We'll put Meghan here. Are Meghan and Harry, but really Harry, because Meghan's not going to come on her own. And she might pull a pregnancy weird thing. So are Harry and Meghan going to come for Philip's funeral? They need to. I'll put Meghan over here. Meghan. Harry. Oh, goodness. Thank goodness. Okay, so this is Harry because we got male energy over here. This is a long trip over water. Ascending to take the process to take the long trip over water. The honest man. 23, 28, 7 spades. All kinds of crap going on beneath the surface. I think he's going to get a lot of pushback from Meghan. Meghan doesn't want him to go because if he doesn't go to Philip's funeral, if he doesn't go to the Diana ceremony, I really think Harry's done. I mean, it's a slow death. It's one thing after another. And 81% of Brits want the Queen to completely shut the door so that Harry and Meghan can't return to the royal family. I think if Meghan divorces Harry or otherwise, Meghan's still holding on to Harry now. But if Harry separates from Meghan, they'll take Harry back. But Harry and Meghan as a package, they don't want them back. 80% of Brits say slam the door and lock it so Harry and Meghan can't come back. So I do see him coming, crossing the big water. He's going to do what he has to do to cross the big water and get there, although there's all kinds of stuff going on under the surface. Meghan, scapegoat. She's not coming. Water into wine, a great lying card. She's going to make an excuse and she's going to take another road. Crossroad is always 2 or more options. She's going to lie. No, she's not coming. She's going to be outside of the situation. And Crossroad is also speaking with a forked tongue. Lying, and not going. 1621, to the family thing. Meghan doesn't want to show up in England, and she is persona non grata. And I think that Meghan would be booed if she showed up in public. And I think that would be a nice wake-up call. I think the wokists would get really upset and scream all kinds of hyperbolic things. But I think that would be really good for Meghan to show up in England and get really, really booed. Okay, because that's happening with the woke sports teams. They're all doing their wokest stuff, and people are booing and not coming anymore. And they're starting to wake up. You gotta boo these people. Mother Earth, cornerstone, solid cornerstone and situation, and this adds 16 4 spades, the death. It's gonna be very nice. A proper funeral is very important. So I don't see Meghan coming. I do see Harry coming, and I kind of expect that. Will Meghan pull a pregnancy crisis scare to stop Harry from attending the Diana statue unveiling? So I do see him coming to this. Is she going to pull something to stop Harry from coming to the Diana memorial? Oh, you just went, and she's not pregnant. A surrogate is pregnant. Okay, did you see that bump in the picture? She was lying down. She's 10 months pregnant there, but she's not 10 months pregnant. She's, 4, 5, 6 months pregnant. So why is the bump 10 months? And I had someone saying to me today, oh, she must have twins. Well, if she was pregnant, maybe, but that's a synthetic bump. She's not pregnant. A surrogate is pregnant. So will Meghan pull a pregnancy crisis scare to stop Harry from attending the Diana statue unveiling, which he needs to come. He really needs to come. What do we have? Ace of Hearts, good intentions, royal family, conflict, 14, 4 diamonds. I think Harry's going to go. Harry's not a dummy. I think he's being gaslighted. I think he's being manipulated. I think he's being controlled. I think he's like a prisoner. Because I know with my narcissists, and I've had several narcissists in my life, I'm basically a prisoner or a slave. Which is okay because I'm a Slav. Okay, I'm from Eastern Europe and I'm a blood Slav. And the word Slav is slave, which is why my skin is so dark, because my people are the slave race, Slavs. Just throwing that out there. What do we have underneath? We have very difficult, the whole situation is very difficult for going, but an opportunity and very fast. 29, 33, 40, 10 spades. Oh my gosh. So she is really going to try to stop him from going. On the surface, I think he's going to go. Let's get the sticks out. What are we looking at? Because this says yes, he's going. This says she might stop him. Yes, no, yes, no. Do we see Harry attending the Diana unveiling? Yes, we do. No, she's going to stop him. He's going to be stopped. Is Harry going to attend the Diana unveiling? Look at that. We're getting a no. So, very curious to see if that's going to work out. So my sticks are saying no. All right. So there's so much drama underneath. She's going to be able to stop him. All right. Are the anti-monarchists, the woke anti-monarchists, going to rise up and clamor to end the monarchy? Because this is what's called an opportunity. Okay, and they, you know, and this is what we're seeing in the political world all the time. And this is a political move. You know, they never miss an opportunity. People get, you know, terrible things happen, and they're like, I'm just going to use this as a political opportunity, which is terrible, which people used to frown upon very recently and not anymore. So will the woke anti-monarchists rise up to end the monarchy with the passing of Philip? I kind of think they will. Mustard seed. Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay, with the 10 spades there, they want it to all come crashing down. Messages to, they will put a bill forward. Mustard seed is a great legal paper card to end this sucker. And this adds 3 clubs taking actions and talking to end the monarchy very publicly. Yes, they absolutely will do this. What do we have underneath? Right in the middle, we have coffin, ending the monarchy. 3 hearts, 2 hearts. The people have a good, they love the monarchy, and they have a good personal relationship with the monarchy and the Queen and whatnot. I think they're going to have a lot more trouble when Charles ascends the throne, because Charles is not popular. Camilla is even less popular, but the Queen is very popular and much beloved. And so the anti-monarchists, in my opinion, are waiting for the death of the Queen to really push, because the Queen is so popular that they won't get rid of her. Whereas Charles is next in line, and he's not so popular. And so they're going to have a much stronger argument there. Sun and Magi, I think they're going to be able to hold it together. There is going to be a push. I see, look how red this is. 3 hearts, 2 hearts, ace of diamonds, king of diamonds. The royal family can ride it out, and I think they'll continue. They'll continue. Okay, but there will be a push. So what do we see here? Okay, was Philip just tired? He was just tired, so beaten down, so sick. Yes, he was very sick. And we have several heaven cards here. We have Jack of Hearts, we have 10 of Hearts. He was ready to pass on. He was very sick. It was really just hard for him to get up in the morning. He was very ill, and it just was really not fun just being alive for several years now. And he was just ready to pass on. And that's what this says. He was ready to go into the spirit world. An angel is a great spirit world card. So he was just beaten down, and he just didn't feel that he could travel any further. Okay, Meghan, female energy over here. Harry, will they attend? I do see Harry attending. Meghan will not attend. Lying, forked tongue, outside, staying outside. She is going to stay outside. She's not coming. So some will be relieved. I would like to see her come, and I would like to see the reaction of the British people. I would love to see that, because I think there's a lot of people who are really, really, sick to the eye teeth of Meghan at this point. And maybe Piers will show up and, shake his fist and say something. Love Piers. So, will Meghan pull another pregnancy crisis to stop Harry from attending the Diana statue unraveling? Absolutely she will, and it looks like she will be successful. She will create so much drama underneath, and 4 clubs is an opportunity card. I specifically asked if she would have a pregnancy crisis. I think she will, and that is pretty much what can keep Harry trapped in California, because she's very afraid that he's going to get away from her. He should talk to Will and Charles, and they should take him aside and spend time with him. And we still love you, and we want you to come back and be part of the family, and we're always here for you, that sort of thing. This is their opportunity. I think they'll take it. Will the anti-monarchists rise up? Absolutely. I don't think they're going to be successful. So that's how I see it. Rest in peace, Philip. That's how I see it. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method.